What a fabulous week, Pisces. March is turning out to be a really great month for a launching pad for you to be able to start to move forward. There's really, just really what's on hand right now for you this week is choices in the area of love and money. Creative energy, you might as well throw in there as well. Also, too, if you have to leave people and situations behind you, or if you have to make amends in some way. The reason why I say that first card is the lover and the second card is friendship, and that seventh card, which is a direct extension of the first, is karma. So if you're looking at a situation and like you deserve the good karma and it allows you to move forward in a good heart, and you were kind of messed around with like people in situations that really weren't for your betterment, all the better. But if there's people in situations, because it's sitting on top of that friendship card, that you want to make amends to bring back the good karma to you, that's on hand this week as well. So whatever the dynamic is, it's all in your favor, and it's all for your betterment, and it's all for your movement forward. And you got such really good care in the area of business and contracts. Marriage is even featured. Law favor type, all starting all anew with a whole new skill set in the way you're looking at the world, planting your new seeds for tomorrow, meeting new friends, meeting new possibilities for love and money especially, right? So you've got so much good favor, and what I love seeing here is that there's no interference in that good favor. So you just need to move forward, knowing that everything that happened over the last, like probably the last year, has been for your betterment, as tough as it was. But what you see now in March, it's really starting to turn into a new chapter for you, and there's so much good favor, like I said. So really just go get it, Pisces, this week. Start off like the springboard. Don't let anything tangle your thoughts, okay, moving forward, because again, you even have great favor in intellect and strategy and analytical thinking, things that a lot of people don't like to dabble in or have to deal with, but you've got it all everywhere, like new business, new creativity, like I said, new love, new friendship, and also big wishes. I have to point out that 8 card is the wish card, and sitting on top of the karma card. So we'll take that as a sign that things work out really well for you this week. So I just really want you to just go kick it, okay? And now that was the general reading. And now when we're getting into the overall reading and why I wanted to say these things. So we start off with the Lovers card right there, okay? Lovers is in the base of the matter, in the what is overall the whole theme of the reading. And it's about choices in love, right? When we were younger, we might have made certain criteria or attractiveness, maybe met the thing of what we really wanted to go after. But as we get older, different characteristics come into play, right? And different things that we want out of people and situations around us. And that's the Lover's card, right? So it's a major arcana, but it's always for our betterment and just looking at people and situations in a realistic light. And the reason why I say that is because of that second placement card. Number 2 is like that crossing card, like what's blocking that manifestation of the Lovers really being able to move on for her heart. And for her Pisces, that's amazing, because when you guys get blended with the heart and the spirit, magic happens, right? And so again, if you had to leave people in situations behind from that 2 card, that's all part of it, because you've learned some things, like maybe what you don't want out of relationship and scenarios, right? That's just as important as knowing what we do want. And we can't get to what we don't want sometimes unless we encounter people in situations that just really leave us a bad taste in the mouth. But we can't let us hold that back, because we're moving on into the reading, and this is where the good stuff starts to happen, right? That 3 is the top of the matter, and what I like to say is God's direction on how to navigate through the next chapter, where we need to go. And this is a fab card. The Ace of Pentacles is the upsurge of youthful energy in the area of making money, relationship, home, community. It's all touched here, and it's kind of like a little Pisces. You like to touch everything in a really spiritual way and really like loving way, and give out that spirit. And that's what the Ace represents. And if you're around young people, that's also a representation of that you catch into that vibe, because enthusiasm and excitement come back to you as well, right? And so the reason why I was also saying money is on the horizon, there's the 4 and the gut of the matter, I like to say, in the base of the reading. And the 6 of Pentacles, celebratory state for the area of, again, home, relationship, career. It's all the domain of the earth signs, pentacles, right? And the thing about the 6, it's the only card in the 78 card deck that you'll see that represents the gift of money. So because you want that, right there. Again, abundance is available to you, so we can start to manifest those dreams when we move on from like these kind of conflicts from the past, and we could just embrace like what the universe wants to give us as a reward, because there's the 4 and then there's that karma card I was talking about earlier. So again, all manifestation out of that ace is the upsurge, and you're ready for it too, because in the 5th card is our past reflections, and the 8 is the rejuvenation in the area of our creative, right? And Pisces love to swim with the dolphins and move on into new waters. So you've been exploring that. It hasn't been an easy change of the wheel, but you've really done it. So you really need to pat yourself on the back, and that's why you get these new opportunities with the karma and the money and the ace. And here we meet the ace is kind of like sun, the page, right? And that's the planting of new seeds of ideas, career, love, anything again that falls in the material world. And you've got a lot of that. So if a lot about that conflict happened in the past with the material world, including money or broken hearts, now is again, you know it too, that a new day is dawning around you, and you get to prepare the fields and the seeds, and you give a little sunshine and water. How wonderful is that, right? We get that to do that for ourselves. And here comes along number 7, the judgment card, to say, hey, I'm going to bless this with especially like little holy water around there. So that's judgment. You don't get to him unless you've been a good egg. So again, if you have some stuff that you need to make amends with here, if that's an outstanding thing, go ahead, do it. Drop an email, make something heartfelt, do whatever is right to do. But also too, if you had those kind of bad karma situations aimed at you with bad people, in other words, then just know that God's the one that takes care of that. You don't have to worry about that or control it, because that's why judgment is showing up. It's like it's allowing you to make the choice for you that serves your betterment, okay? And what's wonderful as well is the 8th card placement. It's how other people view you. And this is how... this is the wish card. 9 is the completion state in the area of the heart, right? So maybe why the lovers is coming up, and maybe new directions with friends, okay? But that's how people look at you, which is wonderful, because it's still a vibration and an influence that you get to take advantage of, which is awesome. And again, people would look at you as having really good favor in love, like having maybe done some good stuff in the area of the heart that people say, wow, he really deserves that good karma. So catch that wave and ride it, my little 2 Pisces friend, okay? The 2 fish, rather, I meant to say. In the 9 is the hopes and fears. So again, let's say out of those shady situations, people broke contracts or stole things, even intellectual property, whatever it is. The king says that you'll get your justice, okay? And he's favorable for you to move forward because he rules contracts and business and law. So we need that guy's favor. And maybe ask yourself, if you encounter those situations, why did you have to go through that? Maybe the next time when you get to the negotiation table, even in relationship, we learn things from the past mistakes, right? Or the past situations that maybe we even had no control over. But it's always, again, for our betterment. Oops, sorry. So again, now we come to, that's why I have to have you move on, is the world is in that 10th card placement. And that's fabulous because that's the major arcana, ends the major arcana. So life lessons completely, again, like I said, March is starting off to be a really new dynamic for you. And it's what's nice about the world too, it's like you don't get to like the karma cards or even the 6 of Pentacles, and especially the world, unless you've taken on the life lessons. And a lot of them are ugly. They're not pretty. They're really hard, but it means that you rose to the occasion and you didn't buckle down and you turned to God and hope and faith to get you through it. And there's a big reward for that. So we see the reward coming in that bonus card, right? That bonus card is the Ace of Wands, kind of like the Ace of Pentacles is another relation to him. And it all gets combined with the Wish card, the Judgment card. And what's nice about these guys in the Aces, like again, a lot of decks will always just categorize it as youthful energy and even young people. But these guys aren't really young. They're mature. They've walked the walk and talked the talk. And that's what I've learned doing the tarot, that it always, a lot of times it happens after we've gone through difficulties, and enthusiasm and excitement is so welcome back into our world. So catch that flame, catch that imagination, inspiration, because it's yours this week, Pisces.